Well, hello gang, welcome back once again to The Long Dark. We're back once again with Winter's Embrace, where we're scooting our little scooty doots up on over to the fishing camp to have a little look-see at what kind of goodies we might have there. Of course, the wind on this fine fancy day has shifted to be in my face continually, which has been quite, as you might imagine, the aggravation. Now, woo to you too, buddy. What you want? What are you after out there, buddy? After a meal? Well, I'm not going to be your next meal. I refuse. I do not want to be eaten. Not today. Oh gosh, this wind. Well, we got one or two. That dead body over there I'd like to search, but Waffle's getting too close to it, then he's too close. And we will find something else to do with our time for the interim. Or we could probably just shoot him in the snoot. It's not much of a big deal to me either way. But I think we'll pursue that methodology later on. We still have the expressed desire to visit that guy. Maybe on the way back? Don't know. We're gonna check this car first. Have checked the coastal cottages yet? Come to think of it, I don't think we have yet. We got a lot more stuff to check, don't we?
Needs this anymore.
Oh, free cloth. Can't say no. Alright, where you at, floofs? Got some deer out over there. Where's the floof? The body on this hillside here, or is it on that one there? Can't remember. And we'll find it later, it's not that important. It's a little breezy in it. Hey, we're actually staying warm. Look at that. We're barely 1 degree warm. This is great news. This is fantastic. Have a look at this little fishing hut real quick, though. It's almost like we were out this direction earlier and could have visited it if we weren't worried about being so fat. But we were some chunky boy. Now we're becoming an even chunkier boy. Or should I say girl, because this is Cassie. Go check the boats out. There's usually not anything in this boat, but sometimes there is, so it's worth having a peek at. There's also the one in Jackrabbits we didn't peek at that could also have something in it too. It looks like no bueno today. Oh, we're actually cold. Interesting. Would you look at that? We got another knife, guys. Let's have a peek inside. Got a broken laptop, a very chunky laptop, I might add. Ain't no notebook, it ain't no thin and light. More chips, guys. Just what we always wanted was some more chips. What about a can of maple syrup, though? That would be nice.
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, until we get another thing for up there. Okay then. And we gotta again head back to Coastal Highway. Well, we're in Coastal Highway. Head back to the Quonset garage with all this goodie. As we are fat once again. Whittle waddle. Wow, an empty dresser? That's rare. Voyager, anyway. Huh. Okie dokie then. Ain't nothing in there. Next. Okay. Not like we have 20,000 sodas or anything else to drink. Not like we have 10 bajillion gallons of water. And the last one before we slice and dice our way back over to the Quonset garage. We'll probably have to shoot another wolf from the snoot. I hope not. I mean, I wouldn't mind having to, but I kind of prefer not to. We don't have to. Who throws a can of spray paint in the trash? It's kind of lame. Cool. Alright, let's take our fat butts back. 4 deer out here? Holy cow. That's a feast if we wanted it. No wonder we're so happy. We're tired. 31. Ah, we're barely cold. Fine. Take a shortcut across the ice. Instead of directly following the coastline. It's a little bit quicker because, you know, the shortest distance between any 2 points is a straight line. As we meander our way around, just stick auto walk on and, you know, enjoy the scenery. I don't even have to push a key. Look at that. My gal walks herself. Taking herself for a walk. Look at her. She's all grown up. What a good girl. All I gotta do is watch out for the woofs. The woofs! If there are any woofs to watch out for. Also, this should hopefully give you guys some idea of the time it takes to travel distances and the considerations that can go into traveling those distances. One cannot always travel very long distances in the game if you are cold, overburdened, hungry, tired, etc. Are we actually going to get that blizzard? The blizzard that it's been thinking all day of doing. It'd be funny if it decided to, wouldn't it? It does look like the wind's going to rotate to be in my face again. It has been all day, hasn't it? So I will admit it's very pretty when it's snowing in Coastal Highway, although I prefer gentle snowfall with no wind, but beggars can't be choosers, can they? But yes, assuming you have no detrimental side effects plaguing you, one can invariably travel the entire map over twice, sometimes even, in an entire given day, if you pace yourself. For example, I tend to do that when I'm hunting Harper's caches, if I'm playing Stalker, below, between Pleasant Valley and Mystery Lake. Can be quite the nice find, but they can also be quite well hidden. As long as you know where to look for, though. Gosh, we're so heavy, aren't we? Pitter patter, let's get at her. I am the Lorax and I speak for the trees. You have so much in your pack it's gonna break your heckin' knees. Come on, Cassie, you can do it. We're not that far away. Oh, look at that. We're not even that cold. Much easier than Interloper, though I never face overweight issues like this in Interloper. Mainly because there's not that much gear to go around. You have to visit every single region in the game to acquire the same amount of loot we have acquired from one map. And even then, I don't think you would have this much. No guarantee there'd even be that much. So yeah, if you want to know the disparity between Voyager and Interloper when it comes to loot, yeah, the entire game world will offer you as much raw loot as Voyager does with one region. So if you're struggling to survive with the amount of loot that Voyager offers, I would suggest perhaps it is not a good idea for you to yet move up the difficulty chain. However, if you are a player who's finding Voyager quite too easy, yeah, the jump to Stalker is not so bad. The amount of loot is still quite plentiful on Stalker. Like, really still plentiful. I hear that wolf over there in Longsword. We were over there earlier. Where you at, buddy? If I angle properly, we don't have the wind slowing us down. Fun fact, that's how they used to sail the seas. You ever wonder how you sail into the wind? Oh, you zigzag. You cross angles. Nowadays, we just use diesel or nuclear generators to turn a propeller and go night room. Hew, hew, hew. Who need wind when you have zoom? See that waffle over there? What you doing, buddy? What are you doing, Jack? He's doing Jack things. It's our buddy Jack. In the blustery sky. Hi, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. Gosh, I've spent so much time in Coastal Highway throughout all of my playthroughs. I think this is the singular most played region for me. If there was any region, sans being out on the ice that is, where I could say I could navigate in a blizzard blindfolded, it would be this region most likely. There's like 3 pockets in this region of very small size on each of them, but there's a few pockets in this region where it could be, where I could actually get trapped or lost if I didn't know exactly which direction I was going in as a blizzard set in. And yes, of course, you always have the shenanigans with the ice. It's not always that easy in a fog or a blizzard to keep track of which way is which and know exactly where you're going. Also, the sun's setting soon. Getting pretty cold. But we're almost back. Slowly but surely, we're hiking back to camp. And this, friends, is why I don't play Voyager. You never spend your time doing anything but ferrying loot from point A to point B. Heck, even in Stalker, there's still a fair bit of ferrying loot from point A to point B. That, friends, is why I implore you to play Interloper. A, you can't ferry your loot from point A to point B if you're frozen. B, even if you're not frozen, there ain't no loot. Problem solved. Hardest part of the game, annihilated. Fleet management, just gone, just taken care of, just done. Non-existent. You had to ask me what the single hardest thing to do in the game is. I'd tell you it's managing your weight. Actually, realistically speaking, it's changing your playstyle to adapt to the different challenges that each experience mode offers, and then secondarily, if you find that easy to come by, avoiding wolves and getting good at it. Understanding how they work, knowing where to find them at, how to toy with them, etc. But if you can get both those things down, you're pretty much golden. Every other difficulty the game throws at you is relatively manageable. I mean, heck, my very first Interloper run, I'd never played the game mode before. I had a brief inkling of what I needed to do, which was to craft tools to get anything else done, but I pursued that hellish bent so hard that it was just like, well, you're dead now. And I think we did the same thing in Season 2. Season 3, we actually got our tools made and then succumbed. And then Seasons 4 and 5 were both failures, for similar reasons again. 5, we actually made it the longest we had for the time being. We actually made it to like day 11 or day 15 or something like that. And then I got stupid here in Coastal Highway just up the hill from the garage here. And died. And rage quit. Because that was a sad laugh. It's the only time the long dark has made me rage quit. Then, we had Season 6 where we did a hell of a lot of stuff. We actually went places. We were about to summit Timberwolf Mountain too. And then I got cocky with some wolves and thought I could cheese them around a fire before they implemented the different wolf mechanics around fires. And that didn't turn out so hot. And now we're on Season 7 of Interloper, which has been going strong for like over a year now, and we're still just cooking with gas. We're still just cruising away. We're about to go to Milton. If I had ever pick up the game mode and play it again. I've been too busy with Winter's Embrace, as well as other games like Oxygen and
cold.
Amongst Trez. Ooh, is it actually going to clear up for the sunset? Yeah, this, by the way, guys, tells you how the clock works. Look in the upper right, see my clock, look over there, see where the sun is. You see the sun right here? It ain't night yet, you gotta have the moon fully up to have night. And the sun has to be fully set. Same for morning. If that sun ain't above the horizon line, you still dark. But it is almost night. The sun is setting. It will soon be night. 17 degrees, yeah, the temperature has already lowered itself for the day. Not as low as it can go. It can definitely go way lower, by the way, in case you were concerned. Oof, now there's a stiff breeze. Holy dang, negative 27 degrees wind chill. That's where all the temperature change is coming from right now. If it wasn't for the wind, we'd be warm as heck. Now, where's the waffles? Hello? Waffles? Where are the waffles? The Wolflinators. The Chompy Chompies. The furry beasts of doom and torture. Hello? Hello? There's one! Hi buddy, come say hi to me. You won't. Is there another? Fun fact. If you're in a wide open spot like this, wolves charge head on. They'll do zigzag till they get closer if they are charging. Once they're pretty close, there's minimal zigzag unless there's like terrain balance changes. They have to like fight around like these little slopes and stuff. Safe and sound. Scoot through before it gets too dark and offload all our gunk. Pretty sure we've nearly filled up all of the lockers, which means we're going to start using the other containers available. This would be the last one not quite full, and it is basically full. Now it is. Cool. Alright, onto this drawer. Don't need 2 pots on me, I don't need 2 flares, I don't need 2 knives, I don't need that, don't need that. That. Don't need that. Don't need that. Ah, food. She's full. Alright, unworn clothing. Didn't I find a cowie chan that needed repair? Pretty sure we did. Should probably repair that then at some point here. There we go. Let's close, meds, get out. Yeah, you're full too. Never mind. Yeah, we have so much goods, guys. Crazy. We don't need 8 bandages. 3 is good. Doubt we're even ever gonna need that many, but you know. There, that's what I would call a minimal kit. Grab some other food. What do we got? Slurp, slurp. Yeah, let's go take a nap. We're almost dead tired. Nap, nap. Hello. Alright, we're fully rested. This will get us some water too, so that's why I canceled my water drinking. And sleepy sleep. And look at that! The amount of condition regain you get on Voyager, you're back to golden so soon. And look, the light is coming up. Yay! Time for another day where we are light as a feather and will soon be as burdened as heck. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay warm out there.